with us from Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Colorado State Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Coach Danielson told me before the game. One of the points Coach made in the locker room before the team is that this is a separation game. He understands that both teams are undefeated in conference play, and whoever comes out victorious today can separate and make some noise. It is going to be challenging because it is a hostile environment, so he said we've got to be sharp, communicate, and be at our best at the line of scrimmage, establish the tone with physicality, and throw that first knockout punch. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Broncos headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. He could not miss last time out, completed better than 80%. His passes, more than 200 yards, leading his squad to a W.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Rams line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. So Boise State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Dylan Riley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Man, this is going to be so much fun. The irresistible force versus the immovable object, right? Like this running game, this is what they do. They pride themselves, one of the absolute best running backs in the country, Palmer. But this defense, they don't take a back seat to many. They stop the run. They're physical. This will be awesome.
And they play like a unit, too, on defense. All 11 guys playing as one, and they pride themselves on stopping the run and being the more physical side and owning the line of scrimmage. And they've talked about this all week. We've got to get multiple players to the ball, gang tackle this guy. What a challenge for this defense going up against simply one of the best in college football.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here's a heat. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mosley. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. Delayed handoff, it's Coleman. Here's a little room there. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rams can really attack on this second and breaks into the open. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Robinson. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. After run, now throw. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keep. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bates. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Off play action. He'll get rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. They'll run the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top as we get a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Darrell Robinson. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Coleman. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little...
There's a crease. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
They boot it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. To the 13.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get up.
He's got it along the sideline. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Madsen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They feed him again. Breaks the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4. Out. The Broncos will try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. And they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that. But whoever's at the running...
There he goes! Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7 to 3. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mosley. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the 1st down at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
When that snow's coming down, it's even thicker than rain. It just affects the football. You can't get as much juice on it. And you could tell the QB couldn't get it to the wide receiver where he wanted to, and the defender made a beautiful play.
To the air. It's Madsen. Unloads it left. It's complete. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The short hands, it's Ford. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a 1st down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? Flips it out in the flat. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Snags it, and he's open. Takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are heading to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Missouri able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. Make it 2 straight victories. And though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fort Collins. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, Boise State's head coach told me at the half they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Rams will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Fires to the right. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The run inside. It's Coleman. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown there.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's gone. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He's got the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Did the work himself. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Handoff, Robinson running left.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeps it on the option, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for 1st down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The run inside. It's Coleman. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Rams. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's giving this defense all they can handle.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The screen, and watch out.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Running inside, it's Gaines. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Finds his tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Delayed to the back. It's Coleman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Run in the red zone, it's Coleman. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Penalties like that will just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now they take the lead.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Makes the grab down the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score. Well, they're able to get the completion right now, and you know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game, Dave.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Looking to throw on third. He's got his man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Man, and we have seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And
makes the catch, and he's free. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to the run, it's Gaines. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. To the air, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Broncos! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Going to try to get it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires complete on the crosser. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. Turning it on. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.